It feels really good and it's really nice, but I'm so happy.
Life right now is about just enjoying each other and spending time and really, being grateful for all the things that we have.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
KB, that's maybe why I'm single.
Ben Affleck has revealed the reasons for him getting back together with Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer, who had been together with renowned MLB player Alex Rodriguez, just split with him this year. And with an interesting turn of events, J.Lo was immediately back together with her ex, Ben Affleck. Not only do Ben and A.Rod not get along with each other too well, but there has also been a fierce exchange of words between the two since J.Lo got back together with Ben. Not only is Ben looking to get married to J.Lo at this point, but it seems that any chance of an A.Rod J.Lo patch-up is no longer there. So, how are things looking for the new couple from here on out? And do Alex and Jennifer still have a chance of getting back together? Let's find out in this video. In a very recent interview of his, the Batman actor Ben Affleck spilled some details about his newfound love with J.Lo. Affleck also did not hesitate to talk about how J.Lo's presence in his life changed things for him. In fact, he also went ahead and talked about just how good life is with the love of his life, Jennifer Lopez, back with him this year. Ben and J.Lo are actual living proof that second chances might just work. Ben is saying that life is good since he and his lady love got back together. Let's have a look at some of the words Affleck used to describe his relationship and life with Jennifer Lopez. Here's what he had to say. "I'm very happy. It is a very happy time in my life. Life is good," Ben gushed as he was giving an interview to Extra TV. He also went ahead and talked about his rekindled flame with J.Lo while at the Tender Bar premiere on Saturday, October 3rd. Ben and Jennifer, who decided to get back together after 17 years after splitting, have been inseparable ever since they went public. However, this is not the first time Ben has gushed about his lady love. During an interview with Adweek that was published on Sunday, September 19th, he said so many positive things about her. What was even more surprising was that this was actually the first time he publicly spoke about the relationship since their reconciliation. "All I can tell you is that I have seen firsthand the difference representation makes because I have seen over and over and over women of color approach Jennifer and tell her what her example as a strong woman and a woman succeeding and demanding her fair share in the business world means to them," Ben revealed. "I am in awe of what Jennifer's effect on the world is." Ben also went ahead and said that Jennifer Lopez has inspired a massive group of people to feel they have a seat at the table in this country. Staying on the topic, Affleck added, "That is an effect few people throughout history have had, one I will never know and one I can only stand by and admire with respect." The couple's fans also realize they have both been all smiles ever since they got back together, so it's definitely hard to say that there is no chemistry. The chemistry is quite blatantly obvious, at least according to the fans, who rush to social media to appreciate the couple being together. The duo spends most of their time together, and they even involve Jennifer's children, Max and M, 13, whom she shares with her ex-husband Mark Antony, and his children Violet, 15, Serafina, 12, and Samuel, 8, whom he shares with his ex Jennifer Garner. The fact that Jennifer Lopez actually started seeing Affleck after her breakup with A.Rod did not surprise many people. After all, the two had dated in the past as well. Most fans are unaware that Jennifer Lopez or Ben Affleck even knew each other before they've been seeing each other this year. However, the relationship between Affleck and Lopez goes back a lot more than a decade. And perhaps this is one of the reasons the two have such a great chance of working out as a couple. In case you did not know, Affleck and Jennifer had a pretty good thing going back in the early 2000s. The couple had become famous as Bennifer, and it was quite possibly the hottest couple in Hollywood. The actors were also glued at the hip, eagerly and comfortably showcasing PDA on red carpets and gushing over one another to the press and public. The Batman Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice star even proposed to the On the 6 artist with a massive pink diamond ring, and the duo even had a lavish wedding planned. Unfortunately, however, it all pretty much fizzled out before they could even walk down the aisle. Since then, they each have been married and divorced, and they have children. Now, about 17 years later, it looks like they may be giving their romance another chance nearly 2 decades after they parted their ways. Considering Bennifer was working out so well almost 2 decades ago, it makes one wonder why the two even stopped seeing each other in the first place. While the news of their engagement was still going viral on social media, it was announced that the marriage had been postponed. Although it shocked the fans at the time, things continued to deteriorate. For instance, it wasn't long after the postponement that Lopez and Affleck stayed together for only a few months before officially canceling the entire wedding in January of 2004. At that time, Lopez's representative broke the news by saying, "Jennifer Lopez has ended her engagement to Ben Affleck. During this difficult time, we ask that you respect her privacy." The statement read, according to MTV, but Affleck's reps were less forthcoming. "I am not going to confirm anything about his personal life. We don't want to get dragged into quicksand. Everybody wants a war. It's not happening from our side." His statement read, as per Distractify, in 2008, Affleck decided to give a little more insight into his breakup. He told Latina that he actually felt that the two were too accessible throughout their relationship. "I think Jen and I made a mistake in that we fell in love, we were excited, and maybe too accessible," Affleck explained, as per Stylecaster. "I don't think either of us anticipated the degree to which it would take on a work of its own." Fast forward to May 2010, Jennifer Lopez also revealed that she too thought the media played a role in their decision to end the relationship. "It was a lot. Honestly, I've never really talked about it before," she told Graham Norton. "I mean, I love Ben. He's a great guy, but it was a lot for both of us to be under that type of siege for 2 years straight. We were on the cover of every magazine every week. It was just a weird thing. Our relationship did suffer because of that. That was one of the reasons. I mean, I would never blame the media for anything, but it definitely played a part of the dynamic of our relationship." Later on in 2016, Lopez reiterated the very same idea by saying the following line to People's Magazine: "We just happened to be together at the birth of the tabloids, and it was like, oh my god, it was just a lot of pressure." Another reason why J.Lo and Ben Affleck may not have worked out was Jennifer's interest in new companies such as that of Alex Rodriguez. However, about 4 years into their seemingly wonderful relationship, the two called it quits as well, after which Jennifer decided to date Ben Affleck again after 17 years. Regarding her breakup with Alex Rodriguez, however, People magazine was able to do some digging of their own. The magazine released a story in April highlighting the rumored reasons the couple decided to end things. According to the outlet, J.Lo ultimately decided to split from Rodriguez because she couldn't fully trust him. "She has been pretty miserable," a source revealed to People, and didn't think it was in her best interest to stay with Alex. The same source added that Lopez insisted on the breakup. "There are too many issues that are unresolved," it stated. Do you think Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck is going to last this second time around? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.